What we have for you this evening is a couple of tips that will help you with your vacation photographs this year. So we got 3 minutes, you have 3 tips, and away we go. Now what we're going to need is your help. When we say, is this fantastic, or this is a flop, we want you to say whatever it is, okay? So, let's practice. Now give me back a fantastic! All right, now let's hear flop! All right, next slide please. Okay, tip number 1, fill the frame.
Where's the subject?
What do you mean? I don't even see a subject.
Well, Mark, you should fill the frame with the subject. It's way back. You can see
Okay, let's see the next slide here. Oh my, that is definitely a flop. Okay, well let's go.
That's definitely a flop. Look at that. Absolutely. Audience?
That's good.
Fill the frame. Much better.
Okay, let's look at the next tip.
Now you're getting the idea.
Okay, fill the frame. Hey, you like that? Is that fantastic or a flop? Fantastic, okay. Fill the frame. Remember that now. No little people way off in the corner somewhere. Next picture. Okay. Oh.
Mark, why didn't you take this shot? The fountain looks great, but it's hard to get an interesting photo of them.
Yeah, you know, it was hard to do that. I didn't know what to do with it.
Well, you could have framed the mountains a little bit with the background or the foreground on that other. Right in front of it.
Okay, well take a look at the next slide. Well, what we tried to do there was to frame the picture with some of the foreground as the designer of the landscape did.
Yeah, that's much better. That's fantastic or flop?
Okay, good. Thanks for changing your vote. Okay, next slide.
Uh-oh. Pretty boring picture, isn't it, Mark? Whose house is that? Your house?
That's my house. I didn't know what to do with that, Mike.
Right house with something in front of it.
Maybe I should have just not taken the picture. Next slide.
I like that much better. Audience, fantastic or flop?
Fantastic.
Okay, what we did there is say if we framed the same house, we framed it with the pine boughs up there on the top and the bushes, the shrubs down the bottom. So framing the picture does a lot for it, doesn't it?
It does. Rule third. The main picture's in the right third. Good foreground. Fantastic or flop?
Fantastic.
Okay, tip 3, rule of thirds. What in the world's a rule of thirds?
Finished. Okay, what's that mean?
Tic-tac, what in the world is tic-tac-toe? Next slide. Oh, it looks like maybe that's the framework. Keep going.
What's the rule third, Mark?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Well, that's where we place the subject on the lines or the intersections. Now, what we've got there is a perfect picture.
Perfect. That's good.
Using the rule of thirds, see?
Good foreground, good background. The subject is right. I'll give that.
Okay. Fantastic or flop? All right. Way to go. Now, let's go one more. Okay, now this is a little city street down in Charleston, South Carolina. And there are these colorful buildings along the street, and they framed it perfectly as well. So we have both framing and rule of thirds all in one shot. You like that, Mike?
Fantastic or flop?
Fantastic.
Okay, great. Well, you know, this goes to show, you have your camera, that new camera with you?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're going to use some of these tips with that new camera, right?
Well, it works pretty good. It does all the work for me.
Yeah?
Push the button and start it.
All right. Well, you know what? That's a great little camera. And all these rules can be used with a simple camera, just as with any other camera. And good photographs are more the result of good composition and remembering these 3 simple rules. More so than
It makes sense.
having an elaborate piece of equipment.
It does make a lot
So,
of sense.
next slide. So when you go on vacation this year, you want to remember these 3 tips. Fill the frame the subject with the program, and remember the rule of thirds. And then, okay. Thanks very much, everybody.